What's up, everybody? It's your boy Afro, and I gotta tell y'all something, man. Okay, so I'm gonna get right to it. I just watched The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 16, The Storm, and man, it really wasn't action packed like you would think the finale would be. But I will say this, and also warning spoilers for Episode 16. So if you haven't seen it yet, it just went off probably about 30 minutes ago. So if you haven't seen it, just stop watching the video. But still subscribe, please do that. Thank you. Like, of course, the video before you go if you haven't seen it. But no, now that's out the way. The video starts with Ezekiel talking. And he's, telling the story of how the kingdom fell. And come to find out, he's talking to Judith the whole time. And then it proceeds to show everybody's getting ready to leave the kingdom. They're packing up, and they're ultimately headed to the hilltop. So the snow is incredible with the graphics. I love the snow. I know they, also had snow there as well, but the graphics they used were pretty decent, pretty dope. It pretty much shows a little time jump. You can tell a little bit has a little time has passed. I'll say a couple months or so, and the snow is heavy. It's a bad snowstorm, and you see them walking, and pretty much you can feel the vibe around Lydia. Well, Lydia, it's such a bad vibe. Everybody hates her. You can tell because it's really because of her that everybody's dead. Because of her, Tara's dead, Edith's dead, Harry's dead, the Highwayman. I mean, it's crazy, and it sucks because Harry really did like the girl. He was falling for her. He was there with her. He believed in her. He believed that she was a good person, and for them to pretty much just kind of shut her, it's not fair to me because hey, she was good enough for Harry. That means she's good enough for the group. That's my opinion. But pretty much everybody just is not feeling her in this episode, and she's the outcast right now. And Daryl, he kind of, he's protecting her. He's really protecting her because he feels like I have to be there for you. I got to be able to watch your back, etc. And that's cool. And the story keeps going until they're on their way to the lake to cross it. Well, I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. They make it to the sanctuary to kind of just relax for a minute. And the sanctuary, still looks doomy and looks kind of creepy. But the sanctuary, so what do you expect? And they pretty much come up with a plan that they have to cross over into Alpha's land because they got to cross the water, or the frozen lake, I would say. Just to kind of, get to where they need to go before they're officially snowed in. Because if they would have stayed, they would have died, pretty much. Nobody saw them, I don't think. Even though Alpha says, I'm going to have to be strong for what comes next. So I don't know if maybe she saw them. I'm not sure. Maybe she did. But to me, I don't think she saw them. I don't think she really paid any attention to them at all. But they end up making it to Hilltop. And everybody's there, safe and sound. No one died. Oh yeah, just by the way, when I saw Grant Nicotero was actually directing this, I just knew somebody was going to die. Like I had in my heart, someone's dead. I don't know who it is. One of the stars is dead. Now, my money was on Ezekiel, but they didn't kill him off. And I'm glad because he's one of my favorite characters, but when you think about the character list of who could die, he's like right there at the top where they're like, okay, you know what? He can die, and he was supposed to die, but we want to switch it up for the comics. But it's all good. I'm glad they didn't kill him off. Thank God. So, the story pretty much goes to, then, speaking of Ezekiel, him and Carol seem to break up, get a divorce, I would say. And I would love to know a little backstory within the time that passed to see exactly, like the arguments, I guess, I'll be the best way to put it. Because you got that they're broken up and she's really not happy with him. But you also saw in this episode, her and Daryl really started to get close. And I always felt like there was more of a mother-son relationship more than, together relationship. That was my thing. But it seemed like she's getting close to Daryl and she's really wants to be around him. And she decides to go to Alexandria with Daryl instead of the king. And that just only means like, okay, are they going to try to pursue something in season 10? And if that's the case, I mean, hey, I've been misreading this whole relationship for, going on 10 seasons now. But either way, I'd be cool if she's with Ezekiel or if she's with Daryl. It doesn't really matter to me. But hey, I'm cool either way. So, pretty much the show ends with Ezekiel talking to Judith, and they say their goodbyes. And now, the moment that everybody's been waiting for, the big voice reveal. Who is on the radio? Who is it on the radio? So many people kept saying it was Rick. So many people kept saying, oh, it's going to be either Rick or it has to be somebody from the past that we forgot. It's got to be. Or it might even be Jade. I don't know. Okay. See, my personal thought was, I knew it wasn't Rick. I kind of figured it wasn't him. I thought it might have been Morgan. Like, I was waiting to hear Morgan's voice, but I didn't. So, it was kind of hard to make out to me, but I'm shooting towards Maggie. So, I'm thinking that's Maggie's voice. And the way they were leading up to it, like, oh my God, it's going to be this big reveal, and you guys are going to be shocked. It's not really a shock. I mean, Laura Cohen has been said that, hey, I'm thinking about coming back to The Walking Dead for a little bit, and I'll be there for a while. And truthfully, it's probably a good time for her to come back, especially with Michonne leaving at the end of season 10. I think she's only doing 6 episodes, so she might even leave before then. But to me, The Walking Dead is going in a beautiful direction. And I think it's going to be proper going forward. But I think that was her voice. I want to say that was Maggie's voice. I want to say that was her on the other side of the radio. Even though it was a lot of static, to me, they should have cleared it up just a little bit to give the fans, like, okay, it's a definite, that's her. But then again, it could be someone else who has a similar voice. But to me, it had a little country twang that Maggie has. So, it could be, it could not. But we'll see. We will see. Because I just knew we would have seen a flashback. But the flashback episode we did have, I didn't expect it to be like that. Where we saw a pregnant Michonne cut down, kindergartners and stuff like that. My whole thing was, I thought it had something to do with the hilltop. The reason why they don't like Michonne and Daryl at the hilltop. I mean, whatever happened there. And they didn't really give us that type of detail. And it's cool. Maybe they'll go more into it on season 10. But for now, I think season 9 was a great season. Definitely one of the best seasons they've had in The Walking Dead for a long time. It really spoke out to me. And it showed me that they can last past Rick Grimes. They can. And if the show makes it past the 3 movies that Rick has, I mean, he's going to come back. That's a gimme. They're going to run across him and Michonne again because she's supposedly going to be in the Rick Grimes movies, and it's cool. I'm cool with that. I want the show to keep going. I want it to run its course. I want people to continue to watch it, to continue to give it more, more and more views, so it can continue to thrive and grow, and actually turn into one of the best series of all time, because it has made a big turn point for me. Like, this was a turning point season where you went past Rick Grimes and past his whole aura, and we got this gorgeous season. And the Whisperers are just, oh man, I'm personally, I can't wait. And then we have Commonwealth coming at the end of season 10, more than likely. And that's, wow. See, for a Walking Dead fan, I'm excited. Because so much is coming forward that I just can't wait to see, that I can't wait to be a part of. I can't wait to sit here and research and just, oh man, my head's blown right now. Even though the finale wasn't what I wanted, it was still good for me to say, okay, you know what? I can't wait for season 10. Let's see what happens. Or they're going to go from the radio and kind of just take it from there and keep rolling. I'm excited for it. I mean, I hope y'all are too. That's all I have for it. So far, I give it the season finale. I would give it, I'll say 7.9 out of 10. That's what I'll give it. 7.9 out of 10. That's my rating right there. Solely because I feel like it should have been more action. The voice should have been clear on the radio. But other than that, the storyline was beautiful. Everything was proper. And yeah, I appreciate the detail they took with the elements. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty good. So please tell me what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, follow. Thank y'all for listening. If you do listen, hopefully you do. Please give my channel some more views. Like I said, I'm trying to build my channel back up. I had to restart. So it's going to take a little time, but it's all cool. I'm patient. So thank y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night or a good morning, wherever you are. And as always, be safe. Peace.